So this is going to be your first university experience, and I'm going to tell you 4 things to make sure you enjoy the day. Now, the actual event is going to be split up. Sometimes it's across 2 days and sometimes it's 1, but they'll all have different timings. And that's because, I'm not exaggerating, there's hundreds of societies to choose from Pokemon all the way to investment banking. And I'm guaranteeing on the day you'll end up signing up to several of them, plus some you didn't expect to join, but they sounded too good to pass up. But whether it's over 1 day or 2, to be able to squeeze everyone in, you might not have every society there for the whole day. And so the first point is, if there is a specific society that you want to join, or maybe you want to ask a couple of questions to committee members, then figure out when they're going to attend, which you can usually find on the Student Union website. Now, you can get multiple tickets. That's not an issue, and they're all free. But there is something that you have to be very careful of, is that when you have a specific time on your ticket, you need to make sure you get there as close as possible to the time on your ticket, because security is pretty strict about letting people in. So Freshers Fair is held inside a building, which means there's strict fire and safety regulations which limit the amount of people allowed inside the building at any given time. This means that the security outside are counting how many people are going in and how many people are leaving to make sure they don't breach that limit. And by sending the tickets at specific slots, they can have a rough estimation of how many people they expect to be inside the building at any given time. And that's why they're really strict. If you're not there at the slot that you booked for, they don't really care and probably won't even let you in. Now, that unfortunately means to guarantee your entrance, you have to get there pretty early. And I promise you, the queues are very, very long, longer than you've ever queued before in your life. And to make it worse, the queues are all outside in the middle of September, meaning it could be cold, it could be windy, and it could be raining. And that also means prepping yourself beforehand. And here I'm referring to knowing the route of how to get to the Freshers Fair, and also what building to get your student ID issued from, because you won't be allowed entry into the building without your student ID. So try to make sure that you don't leave it to the last minute. Okay, so one thing everyone loves at Freshers Fair is that you're going to be picking up a lot of free things. A lot of it you'll never end up using again, but there are some pretty cool stuff that you can pick up from the day. And also, it's not just from university societies that are handing out goodies, but you also have companies promoting themselves who'll be handing out gifts for you as well. For example, if it's a drinks company, then they'll be giving you cans of drinks, meaning it can get quite heavy if you're just picking up everything that's offered to you. And whilst you do get a tote bag, when you enter, I prefer just to have a backpack to carry stuff, because I don't want to be holding everything in my hands throughout the day. Now, that's important because there's quite a few freshers events throughout the campus on that first day. Now, generally it starts from the Freshers Fair, but you'll have different events. So at King's, you had events at the guys campus. Then you also had events at the Strand campus, meaning, again, I don't want to be lugging stuff around with me all day. So just take that into account. Now, if you are curious about the tour of the campus, then I've got a video for you, which I'll link next to me. So go check that out, and I'll see you all in the next video.